This is to see whether we can increase our network speed to access files across NAS, whether we can increase that or not. Here we are trying to do is connect to a map drive onto a NAS on a 2.5G network card on a server and try to baseline the speed. As we see, the speed is around 95 read drive onto a NAS. So the NAS that we are using is Synology 1821 plus, and the read drive speed is around 85. So this is our baseline test considering, and we'll try to upgrade the components for 10G and try to see whether we can increase our access. We are just repeating the process here to make sure we get a baseline, standard baseline, as it looks like it's about 95 to 96 read drive. So the goal is whether we can get 10x speed when we try to upgrade that. We'll try to run this test a couple of times just to get some baselines properly. It's getting fast forwarded. Just a couple of seconds and start from there. It's a simple process where you have a server which is connected across a NAS onto a 2.5 port on the server and a 10 gig cable. The spec of NAS is the RAM, which is 4GB, which has HDD drives and 22 terabytes. No upgrades or caching to start with, and disconnect directly. So yes, as we are saying, we are just get some few components for this test to happen. First one is the HDD that we are using here is IronWolf Pro 22 terabyte standard. Just a couple of them. Google. Next thing that we are using here is Cat6A cable to support 10G network speeds. Make sure we are using cables that can support 10G speeds. Otherwise the relay bottleneck as well. Third one is we'll be using the switch which can support 10G connections. Here we are using Unifi Flux X2 which has 4 10G ports. The other one is PA that goes and connects to your internet. As you can see, it's a standard switch, 4 ports. You can either use horizontal or vertical. Yeah, just standard 10G ports and the PA port for internet. It's quite heavy. Item is we need a network card for synology. So here we are using this 1821 plus. So the card that I'm using is E10G40T2, which has 2 10G ports that we're going to install into the synology. just a 210G ports there. The next thing we need is RAM. Here I'm using D4 ECS0 2666 16G RAM model kits for synology, for upgrade. I already have 4 gig there, so just adding 60 more, then empty slot there. This is not going to help that much for network as such, but if you're running Docker containers, probably it will be a little bit of a booster. The other important item that we need is SSD drive. This as I'm using SNV3410-400G from Synology. This we're gonna upgrade the Topology DS1821 Plus for caching purposes. You could use it for cache as well as pooling. So all these components, I'm using 2 of them here. All these components are equally necessary. Example, a 10G cable need to be there for a 10G to support 10G, a switch that supports 10G, the card that supports 10G, SSD drives that can improve your speed, and server and synology network card need to be 10G. So we're just replacing these components and see if you're able to get any speed increase. The expectation is to make speed. Let's see. Let's go to install these components one by one. First, we'll try to unscrew the DS1821 Plus. First, we're gonna install the network drive, the 10G network card. Just 4 screws on the back and couple of them on the top. Slide it up on the top and you should be able to find, yeah, that's the slot, PCI slot, where we are going to install the network drive. It's simple enough. Just remove the cap for the card. Just a perfect size for it to go in. There is no dramas. Slide it to the slot. Logo facing your side. Just push it down. That's it. A little bit of press. Yeah. Just screw it back in, should be able to see those 10 ports there. Basically, you'll end up having 4 1GB ports as well as 2 10GB ports, and make sure you are putting the cables in the right places. Let's try to install the SSDs. Let's get the trays out. The component is slightly located on your left side of the synology bay. There are 2 slots there, which will rightly fit in the synology SSDs 400 gigs on an empty slot. They're just on the side a little bit, if you are able to see that. Just there. Yeah. This is standard slot. You'll be able to see the logo on your side and then push it across slightly till you hear a knock, slight tick. Similarly for the second one, there are 2 slots there, so you could potentially use both of them. Yeah, just make sure those things are secure. The slot goes onto the bottom and just clicks onto the top. Let's put the drives back. Let's try to add the RAM now. The RAM is actually located on the bottom side of your NAS. Just 4 screws out. 2 I think. And as you can see, there's already one 4 gig RAM there. I'm gonna just add one more 16 gig onto that. So total it will be 20. So just empty slot there. Where you wanna slide it in. On your side, just slot into the, push it onto this edge and then just push it in. Should hear a small click. Let's make sure it is slotted in properly. and screw the lid. Should be good to go. Put the cover back and screw all the things, and hopefully everything should be fine. It's not a complicated thing, simple. Just put the network card there, add the SSDs and upgrade the RAM, screw it back up. You probably just add the hard drives as well. Just add the IronWolf hard drive, push it across, everything. So when you're using IronWolf or any drive, HDD drive into that one, it doesn't have any screws. There's a soft edges that you need to push it in so that it sticks. And put those matches in. Yeah, that's it. So whenever, these are the things that I found is, you probably will go and try to work out all the different things, but it is so simple. You can just add, upgrade hard drives, SSDs, RAMs, network card, and all these things to get a simple 10G upgrade. Let's see if it's gonna come up. It's gonna take some time to boot up. Let's say all the green is green. Everything has gone smoothly. Time for the test. So basically what we're trying to do next is just to see how it's going to perform on the basic setup that we had, which is 2.5 network card on the server. And just connecting, we can definitely see there is an increase in the speed. It is currently about 140-ish, so it has gone from 100 to 150 now, 40 to 50. Let's test it a couple of times. Then we'll try to connect on our 10G network. This is our current topology. Let's switch. As you can see, we are connecting on a 2.5 gig. That's why we are getting around 150. Even though the NAS has a 10 gig card. So this is just an intermediate benchmark to see whether we are able to get 2.5. first, then we'll try to shift it to 10B server. So I'm using IPref3 here to do the testing. As you can see, it is about 2.3, 2.36, 2.35, 36 gigabit speed on two servers on the client side, so that works well. Again, connecting from another system onto a 2.5 card. Both are around 2.5, we are getting around 2.3 to 2.35 speeds, which is expected. Let's try to connect it onto our 10G cards and see whether we are able to achieve speed. As you can see, we are connecting on a 10G card now. Both NAS and the server are on 10G connection. So the cable is 10G, both the cards are 10G. Yeah. And if you just do the same test again, you should be able to see the difference. What is important is, even though you have upgraded the NAS onto all the 10G elements or components, if your server is not using the capacity, then you are limited. So connecting from a 10G server network card, as you can see, it has gone to 9.42, consistently about 9.42. So we are not tweaked any parameters, we just upgrade the components, and we can definitely see there is an increase in speed. And you can parallelly compare that with a server connected on a 2.5 card. So it's around 2.37. So if you connect on a 2. Everything setup seems setup, but if you're connecting on a 2.5, it's about 2.37. Then 10 gig card, it's about 9.4. What we'll try to do is see if we can upgrade the cache that we have installed, SSDs, into cards. Not that it's going to impact much, at least on the test side. But basically we will try caching for the smaller files if you're using. Because we have already installed those two M2 100 gig cards, we'll just use them as rewired cache. Let's see if you're able to test these things now. Again, standard connection that we have, which is on 2.5 card. Because we are connecting from a 2.5 server, the speed is limited. What we expect to see is the value of read write. Even though you have a cache there, it's not going to increase with the card, 2.5 card. It's about 140. But if you are able to connect it to 10 gig card server to a NAS which has a 10 gig card, we expect those numbers to go up. Just a couple of times we'll try to make sure those numbers are consistent. voltage consistent in terms of if you connect on a 2.5, you're getting 2.27, if you connect on a 10 gig card, you're getting 9.4. Okay. Let's jump onto the server which has a 10 gig card and see what's the difference we're gonna get. Oh, here you can see the difference because we're connecting on a 10 gig card. Definitely about 1 gig. 3 about the same 800. 1 gig. 800, 900, 800, 900. I think the reason because of the cache, right? Yep. So, as you can see, it usually based upon our starting test from 100. This is what we are comparing on a 2.5 card onto a 10 gig card server. So we have two servers there. One is connected using 2.5 and the speed is about 140. The other one is connected on a 10 gig card. The speed is around data is about 1 gig, right about 800 on. So that's the difference. The specs say it can go up to, if you have a 25 gig card, it can go up to that. This is not bad to start with. Well, consistently, we can see the difference. Again, we are not changed any parameters as such, we just replace the components and we are seeing the difference. We can go and modify certain performance parameters like number of frames that should give you that extra edge or speed close to. And also you can create VLANs to avoid better performances onto the switch. Yep, it's consistent there. So, adding this component onto NAS and having a server which has 10 gig network will give you a better performance.